Alright, so what we're going to do now is open up the last scene where we put the dining room set in. And I'm just going to open up my layer manager here. And I'm going to hide the walls for now. I'm going to hide the living room set and the dining room set. And there's something else there. That's the thermostat. With the thermostat selected, I'm going to go back to my living room set right here. And I'm going to add that to that layer. So when I do it, it should hide it. For some reason, I don't know what I just did, but okay, I'm going to do it again. And it's still doing it. Why is this doing this? I don't know. Do I have two on top of each other? Three on top of each other? What's going on? I'll have to look at that later. Anyway. Alright, let's get back to what we're going to do here. Cabinets. Unhide the cabinets. Okay. Now what I want to do is create a new layer for a kitchen. So I'm going to select all of these items. And everything should be selected that I need. All of this. And I'm going to create a new layer and call it kitchen. Just call it kitchen set. Alright. And add those to that layer so I can hide them if I don't want them. Alright, hitting F3, I can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to unhide the CAD file really quick, and I'm going to make some adjustments on these counters really fast, just because I know that there is a stepping, or what do you call place for your feet underneath the cabinets here. There's like about a 3-inch or 4-inch gap right here, so that when you're standing next to the sink and the counter, your feet aren't actually bumping into the sink. I think it goes back maybe, anywhere between 2 inches to 4 inches. I'm not really totally sure on that, but as long as we get something near it, it'll be fine. Alright, so I'm going to select this, hit Z to zoom in on it, right click and convert it to an editable poly. And then what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to select this and hide it, hide the selection. Alright, and come in here, and with these selected, I can hide the CAD file now. I'm going to hit ring, and then I am going to do a connect. And just slide it down about like that. Click OK. And with that side selected, I'm going to hit ring again and do a connect. Type in 87 just to keep it kind of, the same. Click OK. And then in my let's see, where am I at? Hit Z to zoom in on it. My front view, I'm going to come in here and just select all of this. I'm just going to delete it. It'd be just as easy to do it this way. Go back into my edges, and with the bottom, with this side selected and this side selected, I will hit bridge. And then I'll just go into border mode, select that, and hit which would be cap, if I can find it. And it's way down here. I should have just bridged it. Alright, and that's done. Okay. Now if you want to chamfer these edges, you can. I guess it wouldn't hurt, but I don't know. We'll do it anyway, why not? Just come in here and select all of this. I'll leave the floor alone. Alright, just select all of this through here. Should be everything. And hit chamfer. Just a little bit. Like that. And I don't mind that right there because the countertop's going to be covering it. So hit F4. It doesn't look so thick. We have that. Alright, once the texture's on, you won't even be able to tell. Unhide all. Do you want to unhide all layers as well? No. Just unhide that right there. And it looks a little bit better. Okay. So now let's do it to this one. Or what we can do is just, I guess we could delete it and just take this one and shift drag it over. Click OK. And with angle snaps on, just turn it around 180 degrees. And put it in place. Bring back our CAD file so we can see what we're doing. Okay. And it is right here. And just snap it into place here where the countertop is. Something like that. And I would put on my snaps, but I can just eyeball it really quick. Seems like I had it right the first time. Okay, and hide my CAD file so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, now we have that. Okay, so now that's ready. And one more thing I want to do here. Take the CAD file again. And where this stove is going to be, there's going to be a stove top here, or that fan. And it's going to cut up actually into this way. And I think this way too. Let's worry about that one in a little bit. Nah, let's do it now. Why not? Because not all of these are going to be the same size. So what I'm going to do is select this, F4 so I can see the edges, do a ring select, a connect, and I'm actually going to bring that down just a little bit, something like that, -30. And then I'm going to ring this, do a connect, and I think I'm going to do it, yeah, I guess I'm going to leave it right about there because it seems like it lines up pretty well with the edge of the counter here, but just to make sure I'll just actually pull that over a little bit more. And what I'm doing is basically kind of the same thing I just did with the stove, except for I'm just going to delete this part right here. And let's see, I'm going to select these two edges right here and bridge them, and select these two and bridge those. Alright, now we have that. And I kind of need to do that over here where the refrigerator is as well. And yeah, I'm going to do that. So with the edges selected, I'm going to do this. Click connect. Oh, cancel that. Select these, ring first, and then connect. Just click OK, and we can slide that into place where the refrigerator starts, kind of like right here, but we'll just line it up with this edge here of the countertop. And do the exact same thing on this side. Delete that, go back into edge mode, select these two edges, bridge them, select these two edges, and bridge those. Alright, now we have that ready. So it'll be 2 small doors here, 1 long door, 2 small doors here, and then on this side we're going to do the same, except for we're going to split it down the middle and do a connect with 2. We're going to leave 2 doors here. Oops, don't slide it. We're going to pinch it together and do like 1 door here in the middle, or 2 little doors. Let's see, that splits it. Bring it in -20. Because I no longer have exact proportions of this place, because I've since moved out, but I still remember most of it, I'm just going to go with that. Then I'm going to ring this, do a connect. So if you're wondering why I'm not knowing exactly my proportions, it is because I have moved out of this place. And so instead of redoing another floor plan, I just went ahead and kept the one I was working on. And we'll adjust this to fit too if I have to. It's really not going to be that big of a deal. So I'm just going to select the polygons in here, go into edge mode, and just select these edges and bridge them. Edges, bridge, edges, bridge. Okay, now we have that. And we can chamfer these edges along this as well. I might do that off screen really fast because you know how to do it now since I did that one. And that way it won't take up too much more time. So in the next video is the one where we'll actually put the cabinet doors on. So see you there.